Hi, I'm Ksenia Turkova, and I'm here now with the latest updates about Russian state propaganda and how it covers the events of the last week. So you know that the state TV in Russia is creating its own reality, which is completely different from the reality the rest of the world is living in. But the thing is that recently that Russian reality was divided into two or more. It's like, a Russian doll, reality inside of reality. While the Russian TV channels almost don't talk about Prigozhin, for example. They want the audience to forget him. The turbo-patriotic Telegram channels on the other side are exploding with anger, praising Prigozhin as a hero and saying he gave them a real hope, and those who killed him took that hope away. The same thing with the recent drone attacks on the Russian cities. The reaction of the official media is more than modest. Of the three main channels, First Channel, Russia One, and NTV, none of them covered the topic in full in their morning news programs after the drone attack on Pskov. NTV and Russia One briefly covered the attack on the Pskov airport, while Channel One just ignored the incident. The reaction of the pro-war bloggers and famous propagandists to the attack was quite different. Most of them responded to the largest drone attack on Russia by demanding strikes of nemesis on Ukraine, including using nuclear weapons. One of the top Russian propagandists, Vladimir Solovyov, called for an attack on the Baltic countries. Sorry for such a quote. Fucking destroy the Baltics. If that's the case, he said, wipe them off the face of the earth. The propagandist said that if a strike was launched by NATO countries, it could be considered a declaration of war. Another quote, which means that nuclear weapons should be used immediately in response. End of quote. This difference in the reaction of the official media on the one side and the certain personalities and the Telegram channels on the other show that propaganda machine in Russia is not that stable and effective anymore. How do the ordinary people react? I mean, Putin's core audience, those who support the war. I would say there are three types of reaction. First one, anger, like Mr. Solovyov. People are outraged and they demand some even more aggressive actions from the state. The second reaction is surprise. Yes, surprise. A lot of people in Russia just don't get it. What happened? How come the drones are in the sky? Finally, the third reaction is indifference and apathy. They are so adjusted to that new reality that they just don't care anymore. At the same time, the drone attacks itself might reinforce Putin's narrative that this war is being waged in defense of the motherland. It was hard to believe in that before, especially at the time of the invasion on February 24th, when there was no indication that the Russian state was threatened by anything. But now Putin can focus on these attacks and blame them not only on Ukraine, but also NATO, the United States, and the so-called collective West. In other words, he can use this event to his advantage. I'm Ksenia Turkova. Thanks for watching my channel.